Nairobi just keeps elevating itself in terms of dining experience truly to an international level.
Welcome to the new neo-Japanese restaurant here in Nairobi called Ezo.
So Ezo opened last month on February 5th, and since then you guys have been sending us displays on Instagram like left and right, so we had to come. I'm super excited to be here. It looks super nice. It's a different kind of concept, much more like, luxury style kind of stuff. The menu looks fantastic. They prepared 4 to 5 course that we're gonna all share because we love trying a little bit of everything on the menu. And yeah, let's see what this place is all about.
So since our dishes, they're probably gonna be more fish-based, we are gonna have some other meat, but fish, when we saw the menu, we're like, we have to have it. So we decided to have a glass of white wine. David and I's favorite white wine is actually from Marlborough, New Zealand. So we have a Matua Marlborough, New Zealand Sauvignon Blanc, and it is amazing. So for our first dish, we have tuna Nikkei ceviche, and it looks so good. I'm gonna try and get a bite of everything in one. It's gonna be a big bite. It's not gonna work, but. I'm always impressed with ceviche and fish because of the quality of fish, right? That's how you know it's good. But the quality of this is fantastic.
So we've got red onion, tomatoes, avocados, a little bit of cilantro, and big pieces of fresh tuna with a sauce that's like just a little spicy for a little kick. It's very nice. So you can correct me if I'm wrong, but I've been to almost every restaurant in Nairobi, and I don't think that there's another restaurant apart from Ezo who has a Michelin Starred executive chef. So the chef here, his name is Evgeny Vikentev. He's from Russia, and like I said, he has a Michelin star, so now I have Michelin star expectation for the rest of our meal. So for course number 2, we have some Japanese style beef tartare, and it's so different because normally like when you order beef tartare, salmon tartare, tuna tartare, it's always served with some sort of like toasted bread, but here they actually serve it with rice. Oh wow! The rice itself is super good. You can taste the miso, and it's just like the beef is so fresh, perfectly spiced, perfectly cooked. That's a joke because it's tartare, it's not cooked. It's really nice.
As you guys have seen, whenever I'm trying food, Dave loves beef tartare, and I'll try a bite because it's one of those things I'm really trying to like. So tonight I was like, you know what? Let's do it. Let's get one, let's share it. I'll have more than one bite, and I have to say, it is so good. And it's, for me, it's the texture, right? And the texture, it's cut so finely and it's just so tender. It is so good. When it comes to service in higher scale restaurants, the little things do truly stand out, and this is what sets them apart. For an example, here, after every course, we are getting a new plate because we're sharing everything, and not even just a new plate, but like new cutlery as well. So again, it's those little details that really make the service and the standard still a bit higher.
And our waitress Christine is very nice too.
This is the buckwheat noodles with salmon raw.
Perfect. So for our third dish, we got the wheat noodles, butter miso sauce, dashi washed salmon roe with tomato. It's a mouthful. I'm very intrigued, to be honest, because this is a very different dish. I can't say I've had it anywhere. I think I'm gonna eat it right by putting the roe with, or the caviar with the noodles. Do you know what it tastes like? It tastes like a pasta version of sushi. And I know that sounds really weird, but it is so good because it has the miso, it has the salt, and with the caviar, it just tastes, wow. I don't know how to explain that. Dave, you're up because I'm bad at explaining dishes.
Okay, let me try to explain the depth of flavor of this particular dish here. We'll do like Tracy, a little bite with a little bit of everything. You're right. It tastes like sushi, but with pasta. It's very nice. The taste of the caviar is very, very salmon-like. It tastes exactly like what salmon would taste in sushi. To be very honest with you, I don't think I've ever had caviar, and I like it. Well, at least I like this caviar. So if you ever come here, you gotta try this dish just for the caviar, because after talking to the general manager, he was explaining to us how complicated it is to get this in Kenya, so it's a rare dish. Most of the menu item have a lot of descriptions, so I don't want to miss anything. Up next, we have salmon with prawn oil, passion fruit, dashi, and mango. It smells really good. We went for the salmon because Tracy loves a good piece of salmon.
So I just had a bite, and the salmon is cooked to perfection. And he was talking about the way that they actually cook the salmon. They cook it over a long period of time and at a lower temperature, and it is fantastic. Again, I don't normally have fruit with my salmon, but it pairs perfectly.
Yes.
I'd like to hand you over to Martin.
Ah,
Yes. She'll
welcome.
assist you from here.
Sounds great.
Thank you.
Are we too annoying and you don't want to deal with us anymore?
Not really. I'm here for you. Yes.
Thank you so much.
She's my other part.
Ah, perfect. She as good as you?
Yes.
Perfect. That's all I ask.
Okay, enjoy your evening.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I have to say, just like Tracy, I was a little bit reluctant because fish and fruit sounds a little weird, but like she said, it goes perfectly together, just like me and her. Right, Tracy? So while we're waiting for last main, this place is actually located at the second floor of the Stellato Mall. It's in Westlands, and it's in the same building as the new Hyatt Regency Hotel, which we reviewed not too long ago. So, if you stay at the hotel, don't want to eat there, come to the second floor. It's worth it. So up last, we are having a dry aged beef tenderloin with mushroom sauce and bok choy. It looks like it is cooked to perfection, and I do like a good steak. Let's see. That sauce is so nice and thick. Wow.
The outside has a little bit of char with the salt on it. Even just that without the sauce, fantastic.
But the true question, Tracy, how is the bok choy?
Fantastic. I need a new word. But really, it is amazing. Okay, so this one had us very intrigued for dessert, so we had to try it. What it is coconut jelly, kefir lime mousse, citrus sorbet, and sesame meringue. And I just need to try it. There are so many different flavors in there, but it's so good. It is exactly what it says it is. Oh, I didn't get the sorbet. Sorry, I just saw sorbet in it too now.
So from what we were explained, this is basically a Russian-based dessert with a little bit of an Asian twist on it. Interesting. So there's coconut with a kind of strong lemon flavor, but also a little bit of sesame seeds. And I know it might sound weird, but somehow it goes well together. So what can we say about Izo? Well, let me tell you something. When you come to this restaurant in particular, when you're gonna open the menu, it's not gonna be like your typical steak and mashed potatoes. No, it's gonna be like dishes that are made by a Michelin Star chef. Once again, it's a big deal in the culinary world to get a Michelin Star.
Yeah.
This guy is a professional and he's just good at taking different flavors, putting them together, and making new dish basically.
Yeah, so for an example, like all of the dishes that we ordered, there was something in pretty much every dish, I would say, that were like, not something I would normally pair, but they all worked perfectly. The flavors, everything mashed together the way it was supposed to, and that's how you can tell you have a really good chef as well. So, because of that, we encourage you, if you're coming here, come with an open mind and just, it's a culinary experience.
It is. It truly is. And overall, I mean, from the service to the ambiance with like the little candles, the way the lights are, the decor, it's a luxurious restaurant.
It is. It really is.
It truly is.
Yeah.
And the service, I mean, once again, like, you know, the fact that they change your plate,
Those
serve
little
you and
touches.
everything, just those little things truly elevate the overall experience, which we truly enjoy.
Agreed.
So if you're a foodie like us, make sure that Izo is on your list for your next night out here in Nairobi.
Or even a date night. It's a really nice ambiance.
Very, very nice for friends and family, but like date night, it's a date night kind of place. So anyway, time for us to digest the food, go back home, go to bed, and until next time, see you guys
In the next one.